Good morning, guys. I am today at the lake again. It was supposed to be another foggy morning, but alas, it was foggy everywhere but here, so nothing new there, right? So came out here to see what I can find. Usually, even if it's foggy conditions, and I don't get it, like this, the app says foggy and there's no fog, I can always come out, and fog usually means not a lot of wind. So basically I can try at least to get out there and get some reflections and the like. So that's what I'm gonna go after. The sun is actually behind me. It's getting ready to come out now, so I'm gonna see what I can find. I have the long lens today. I have, since last time, I have switched cameras again. I basically ended up going back to the Canon R5. For some reason, my Canon R7 and the lens that I was using with it, I think that combination just wasn't working. I had too many soft images in that one, so I ended up going back to my heavy camera. I really wanted to make that R7 work, but I do not want to compromise on image quality. Maybe if the technology ever gets better, I will go back to something similar, but as of right now, the APS-C lenses and the combination of the R7 does not compare with the R5 quality-wise, at least in my opinion and what I witnessed. So it's not to say that it's the end, but it's definitely gonna have to wait for a little while. So, but anyways, let's get on out here and see what else we can find. Beautiful. We are on springtime, early summer at this point. And everything is very vibrant, very green, beautiful, different than fall colors, but beautiful nonetheless. So just gotta see what I can find. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and see what I can find, and turn it back on when I find something. I think I'm seeing one of my first compositions. At least I like that tree. The light's still soft. Gonna have to turn around and kind of back up, come back on it. I may have to back up a little bit. Oh, that's a big gator there. Let's see. No, it went down. That's a big gator there. So summertime and spring and this time of year, the gators are definitely more active as opposed to when I was here in fall or late fall. So it's part of it. So got to be a little bit more aware of that, just to avoid any particular situations. But usually you leave them alone, they leave you alone. If I see them, they look a little aggressive, I just get out of the way, give them some space. I don't tempt them too much. There's some nice compositions there. Let's see. It's shooting towards the sunlight. Let's see. I hear an owl. I'm looking at that, the top of those trees catching light. I just like how the light's hitting the trees, so you get that nice contrasting of like very bright and very dark. These images are definitely different than what I saw last time here. This is the beauty of photography and places like this. You can come, and every time you come out, you find something different. So, sorry if I'm not looking at you guys. The sun's hitting my eyes, so. I really like how this picture looks because it has that painterly feel to it, the image. I'll try and show you guys here on video. here's the image that I'm talking about. So I like that beautiful soft light hitting the top of the trees to the right side of them. And there's like 3 total trees here. And it's just a nice, soft, painterly look to this image. Kind of stuff that you kind of see in a little corner of a museum or corner of a bedroom or stuff like that. I try to now think of an image when I look at them, almost as if I'm going to print it and hang it somewhere. That's kind of how I look at it. So when I look at the subject now, I look at just that piece. I try to picture it, how it would go in a frame, how it would look in a piece by itself, or as a conjunction of different works in an art museum or in a display area. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm distracted because I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at the image in front of me, and I feel like I found another section. Let me take this image. I'll show you guys what it is again. And this is the other image I'm looking at. And if you zoom out, this looks interesting too. So I'm trying to position myself behind another tree that's also catching light, and it just looks amazing with that fog on the water. Kind of gave it that hazy, magical look. But the sun is right behind it too, so it's kind of tricky. Dynamic range-wise, it's gonna be tricky. I also gotta make sure I don't crash into the other trees. That's what I'm talking about there, guys. If the picture's any good, I'll show you guys here. I feel like I should get closer and try and get this maybe a little bit more wide angle. Unfortunately, because I do have one camera, I have to switch lenses, which I hate doing, but until I get another camera, that's how it's gonna be. That's better. And I can cover the glare there. I gotta admit, the sunlight came out faster today. A lot faster than I thought. I also was a little taken aback because I'm surprised. Last time I was here, the sun rose from that direction, but now I'm looking at it and it's behind on this direction. It's completely different. And has to do with the wobble of the earth. So sunrises and sunsets do change locations. You do photography for a little while, you start realizing that, oh yeah, that's not a same spot that it used to be. So I have a hat here, just don't really like using the hats. Put a hat on, maybe it'll help. Yeah, not really. No, I just don't like it. Looking at this image here, catching light. This is what I'm talking about here, guys. Simple, straightforward shot. I'm gonna shoot at f4. Zoom in a little bit more. It's gonna get cropped at 16:9 for sure. ISO 200. Yes, very neat. That one's gonna be neat. I like that one. But anyways, the reflection on this one is very, very neat. So very clean. I got another image there. So since I have the light coming from this side, from the right side of the trees are catching light, and the left side is dark. Very neat. I'm gonna make this image here as well. Maybe a vertical. Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys in the video here real quick. I gotta put it all the way to f13 so you guys can see it. But I am shooting the image at f4, 1/320th of a second. Histogram is perfect. Zoomed in all the way. Re-vertical. Alright, let's see what else we can find. I'm gonna try and make it to that tree over there, and that'll probably be it for today. I gotta mow the lawn. But so far I'm actually pretty happy. Even though I didn't get any fog, the fact that I am here in peace, it's just a day outdoors. It's a good day, in my opinion. So getting here and catching it with fog is going to be a difficult thing, but the day that I do, it's going to be so much more worthy of coming out here. It'll be more rewarding. So I'm pretty happy that, I mean, when it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I'm just glad to get out there, and I'm practicing getting better. So the day that it does come, that I do have fog, I'm ready to actually do it. So that's how I think about this. So excuse me, so as to not to get too frustrated, you know, which again, I'm not frustrated. It's just you check the weather apps, you check them for days, you plan, and then when you execute, it doesn't happen. And that's photography, I think, starting to learn. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and let's take you through some of these trees so you guys can see. Very cool. Look at that. Very impressive. It's like a high key image, but it works. So, let me show you guys one more time. That's the image I'm looking at. Right there, 16:9 image. It look amazing. I might have to back up a little bit because now I'm getting closer, and now the lighter part of the sky and the reflection is cutting with the trees, so I might back up a little bit and try it again one more time. Holy shit, that was a shot. Bigger when you get closer. Very cool. Well, guys, this is probably gonna be it for me today. The light has risen. In other words, the light has gotten really, really harsh. But that's okay. That's part of it, right? So, and I got a few images. Nothing too crazy, but I got to explore a little bit more, learn some more, and keep practicing and getting on the kayak, and always a different experience. So I think this is probably as good as it gets for the time being. Of course, I could stay here all day long. Probably couldn't, because I would have to go eat. However, I bet you sunset will be pretty neat as well out here, and one day I will come out here and try that as well. So, well, that day is not today. So, anyways, well, thank you guys for catching up again. I really appreciate you guys always coming out and taking a look at my videos. Feel free to leave a comment what you guys would have tried something differently, or if you guys saw something that I did not see. It's always interesting to me when I go back on a video and I see something like, how come I didn't see that, and it's on the video. That's part of it. So no regrets. I just feel that it's always fun to keep it in the back of your mind. Oh, there's a big gator there. Always feel it's always neat to keep it on the back of your mind and come back and review that possible shot that could have been. So, but anyways, well, enjoy the rest of the ride back to the car, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, appreciate it.